everyone, welcome back once again. We have another Mcfarlane Collector Edition DC Multiverse Green Lantern, Alan Scott, the original Green Lantern. This is something that I've actually been, I'm glad he came up with. I'm glad that he's given us more of these retro Justice Society figures to the collection, and it, makes us want to build another superhero group, especially from the DC Comics universe that I am a huge fan and I actually grew up with first. So this is gonna be interesting. So far it looks great on the packaging. There's just one thing that I found a little bit too much. And we'll go into details. Something simple, it's not that bad, but the figure itself in the packaging as always looks good. And again, it's one of these figures lately with this collector edition that the price points have been criticized quite a bit. I myself, like I said in my Superman review, I kind of don't justify the extra $10, but hey, it's still not bad compared to other ones. So anyway, without further ado, I am going to open this up and I will be right back. All right, so we have the figure out of the packaging, and we'll quickly go over the accessories. It does come with the standard stand there. I wish it would have had a flight stand like the Superman one. That would have been good, but they only throw in this one with the actual silver in DC letters. And of course, it comes with the trading card with the holder, which I really don't have much use for them, but I mean, it's nice, so I might end up keeping the collector's ones around instead of giving it, and it has a little bio there. Now, the image on this is an image I actually would have preferred that the figure have more of the, the vintage, old school, older look. That would have been perfect. The only thing sometimes about these Mcfarlane is that the images don't do quite justice to the figures or vice versa. But I mean, it's a nice image, so I think I might keep these collector edition cards. I mean, the Superman wasn't much to it because it was just a picture of the original comic book, but this image here is it's pretty good. So we'll put that to the side, and of course it comes with the lantern effects there for the fist, so you can slide the fist in. And of course, this particular lantern, I don't think I have a lantern like this one. Now, it actually kind of looks like a fire hydrant more than it does an actual lantern, but I guess it's from the 40s, so maybe that's what lanterns look like in the 40s. I'm gonna have to go back and take a look at it, but the details on it are actually pretty good. It's got little, I don't know if you can see it there, it's got some small details on it, on the top there too. This is a little loose and rubbery, it's not as stiff, so hopefully I don't break it off or it comes off. But yeah, nice looking lantern there. And of course, now on to the figure. Now, I'll get it out of the way. The only thing that I didn't quite like is the ties there, the rope and the to hold the cape. I wish it would have preferred just made it more simple, like the actual thing. Or if they couldn't, just a little smaller, or make a little mold in there. That would have looked a lot different here. This one kind of stand out, and it kind of affects the actual chest and the symbol of the lantern in there, which also not a lot of detail was put into it. It's very, very genetic. Kind of reminds me of those simple tattoos they have on the ground, on the wall there, that people just pick and they're easy to do. Like, it's just put there. Like, not a lot of details on the lantern there. So it's very basic for a collector edition, figure. They should have done a little bit more on the detail there. It would have looked a lot nicer. It looks like, a little kid drew it. But the head sculpt, it's great. Again, I would have preferred an older version, but this one is not bad. It's got a nice highlight there on the hair. Nice detail there on this head sculpt. On the mask there, nicely done. Not too many mess up on the painting there. The face, the skin tone's actually not bad. It's a little whiter than but I mean, they should start using the skin tone that they use on the Superman versus Doomsday figure. That would have been perfect. Now, the figure itself and the costume is actually not, it's good. It's very vintage. It's the buckle there, I wish they would have done a little bit better as far as a little wider up than like it is in the picture there. But it's nice. Little mess up there in the middle there. I might have to touch that up with some black paint. It goes all around, nicely done. like this body sculpt on this figure. It's actually nice. This is the kind of sculpt they should have for Superman. Nice simple details on the tights there, the boots. Like the details there going around, all that gold and straps going around. Very basic. Yeah, the cape is nice. It feels like a very soft rubber. I like the two-tone colors on it, just like the original figure there. It's nicely done. Might have to straighten that up. This was kind of folded in the packaging, so I'm gonna have to put a little heat on it, straighten it up, or fold it over so it can stay up for a while. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice looking figure. It's gonna look great, and you know, with Hawkman coming out soon, it's man, I hope they we get Wildcat and Spectrum. Is it Spectrum? Is what they call it? Yeah. I wish that the whole society, man. I can't wait for them to continue this line. Again, not too many people happy for the price, but again, we've been riding that $20 gravy train for a while. You know, I don't know. I don't care. I mean, it's still not bad. 29 bucks, 30 bucks for this is still not bad. Yeah, they could have added a few more things, but I mean, compared to other ones, I've seen people pay, you know, $58.98 for a figure, deluxe supposedly, that doesn't have anything. So, I mean, 30 bucks for this, you get a card, you get a stand. Nobody puts stands out except for Mcfarlane when it comes to these basic figures. And you have a few accessories here and there, sometimes some hands, sometimes you don't. So, don't bother. So, this is a great looking Alan Scott Green Lantern, again, the original Green Lantern. So, I am put them up next to a couple of green, oh, not a couple, but the only Green Lanterns that I have. So here is Alan Scott next to, of course, Hal Jordan, Earth One's more popular Green Lantern. Then we have John Stewart, and then we have Kyle Rayner, recently released Mcfarlane. So he held up pretty well against the nice little corpse, Green Lantern corpse I'm building up there. And of course, we can't forget the Hal Jordan Parallax figure. So, you know, cape's almost the same. His cape is a little longer, the Alan Scott. But yeah, this is a nice, and again, there was no detail in the middle of the lantern there for the Parallax, but maybe because it blackened out because he was evil. So yeah, there you have it, guys. It's a nice edition. Again, this collector edition. I'm digging what he's doing. I'm not a big fan of the third figure, which I think is the Abyss, but I still holding off on that one. Another thing is, I wish they would have put a little bit more detail on his ring there. Kind of just looks like a cross. So other than that, it's a nice color. I like the colors on it. They're darker, not as bright, reflection of the 40s. The detail of the figure, you know, this rope tied there that holds the cape, the only thing that I wish it was a little smaller so that the actual emblem on the chest stood out a little bit more. But you know, we little things. So I'm hoping that, I know he already got a platinum edition. I hope he comes down with a regular cheaper version with, you know, smaller ties there for the cape there. But that's it for it right now, guys. As always, thank you for stopping by. Hit the subscribe or like button, or unlike, whichever you prefer. Let me know what you think in the comments of this figure. Is it worth the, I dare say, is it worth the extra 10 bucks or not? And as always, continue to support each other, continue to be a fine figure. And as always, I will see you later.